sure our game capture works. Oh, goodness gracious. Hey, what do you know? It's our game capture. Gotta also refresh this thing. Are we ready for some more magic, girl? I am ready. Mostly. Hey! Welcome to the stream! You totally can't hear me, but I have a new button and I will try it. Haha, new button. Where were we? Oh yes, let's resume. Happy Thanksgiving. Alright, well it's October 14th. That doesn't seem like the correct time for Thanksgiving. Is this like Canadian Thanksgiving in New Hampshire or something? Huh? But it's No, it's not that day. Not here. Why not? Said Ellen. Virginia, that guy caused a lot of trouble. We don't say his name. Okay, game. You're winning. You are already winning. I am a big fan. Big fan. That also makes sense why it's Thanksgiving in October. Virginia, my fault. I should have told you guys earlier. The way the native people and the newcomers mixed out is a little different than it is for the non-magical history. Okay, it's different from the stupid stories there too. We have strong ties, is what my mom says. Sacred Smoke takes like a fourth of all the magical students in the US. And around here, the local spirits were dealing with them way before us. So a lot of our rituals and celebrations come from them. Ellen, so this is Thanksgiving? Virginia, not really, I was kidding. Valerie, it's Canadian Thanksgiving. You're Southern, so you don't notice it as much. Ellen, oh. Anyway, what should I do this week? Okay, that was hilarious. Anyway. Alright, what should we do this week? Alright, our stress is pretty low. So let's see. We are definitely low on red magic, but we're doing pretty good with green. Let's up it some more, and black. And white's pretty good too, but we also need to study and sleep. I think we shall study and sleep, and then white magic next week? Yeah. Oh yeah, and we got smarter because we have wand. But we're not very cute, and we're not very cute, and we're not very weird. But look, the red, pretty good. Shove a target one square in the direction indicated by the caster. Okay. Ooh. Add heat to the caster's current square, raising the temperature slightly. Okay, that's also pretty cool. I am a fan. Tuesday. Professor Potsdam, please, kits and cubs, take your seats. There are some things we should talk about before your magical education progresses any further. Uh-oh. Most of you know yourselves as either a boy or a girl, and that identity may be important to you. Wait, is this going to be sex ed? Professor Potsdam. But even with humans, sex is not always as simple as male and female, with nothing in between. And in the magical world, there are many more possibilities which you should be aware and respectful of. Okay, game. We have been playing for 7 minutes, and already we are like miles above literally anything that most games and media can do. This is fucking amazing. Let me just say that again, right? Like, I am really startled at how much not sucking this is doing. Wow. Alright, let's keep going. Guess not, says Mallory. I guess maybe she wanted it to be sex ed? Professor Pogsdam. Some entities are sexless and will be confused if you address them by masculine or feminine terms. Some can change gender roles at will and be both at once, or be both at once. Some beings have more than two sexes, all of which can be difficult for the English language to cope with. Many living beings will take offense at being referred to as it, although not all. It is wise to ask those you meet how they prefer to be addressed. I continue to be more and more impressed. To make things easier, we witches and wizards have our special pronouns to use when gender is other or unknown. Repeat after me. Heirs self. Okay, that's like one I'm familiar with. I mutter the strange syllables along with the other students, feeling a bit confused. Mallory, you need to go to Pronoun Island. Also, viewers, if you have not been to Pronoun Island, you should go. It's a, fairly badly made website with like hot pink background, but it just tells you about all the different pronouns and stuff. Meanwhile, let's see if this works. It did! You should also, that is not Pronoun Island, but you should go there. That is a cool way to display in your stream or in other streams your pronouns. Anyway, where were we? Yes, Mallory was confused about the goodness of the EM pronouns. Here's a way to remember. Someone with enough magic can say whatever E wants. And that's how we get 3 green magic, and I guess the 3 stress is for trying to figure out pronouns. Okay, that was kind of amazing. I'm pretty amazed. And we get some black magic. And we get some smarts. And we get rid of all our stress. On Saturday morning, the mail and allowances are delivered. What should I do today? I kind of want to get some merits. Does studying, is that how you go to the library? I can't buy anything at the mall anyway. Yes, there we go, library. Fairly quiet, but familiar faces are still present. I might as well study with Minnie. She's here. Minnie helps me out with my blue magic. Ooh, lots of stress because of Minnie, but bringing up blue magic is good because I was a little bit low on it. Not a good chance to study it. Let's see. What are we doing? I think let's just go to next week. See what happens. Monday morning. Virginia says, "Hey guys, I just thought I should warn you. The next exam is Friday." Ellen, "But the end of the month isn't until next week." Virginia, "Don't look at me. I don't make the rules." Mallory, "Will it be like the first one?" Virginia, "Nothing doing. This time they drop us in a pit full of alligators and we have to fight our way out." Ellen, "You are such a liar." Virginia, "It's not a lie if it's funny." Mallory, "Yeah, but do you know anything real?" Virginia, "Well, I'm pretty sure we'll be in the dungeons, because pretty much all the exams are, but I don't know what they're going to make us do. William said that after the first time we have to cast real spells we've learned in class, so we can't just fake it with wild magic. So we'd better know enough spells. What should I do this week? Well, clearly I should learn more spells. Alright, so I need to catch up on my white magic. I think I'm beginning to specialize in red and black magic, but I do need to also up my gem. Alright, so we got white magic, green magic, right, and black magic. And then we are going to sleep because the exams are very bad if you're stressed, from what I understand. Okay. One white magic skill. Okay. Allows the caster to communicate understandably with a willing target. Okay. None. That sounds useful. 2 green magics. Focuses the caster's life energy to temporarily increase physical strength. Okay, good. I think this is Jim. Yeah. Yay! I am stronger. Black magic. A little bit more black magic. And got rid of stress. And now it's time for exams. Okay. Okay. At the appointed time, I make my way to the testing room. I'm not sure why they sent us to a specific room anyway, if they're just going to teleport us into a dungeon when we get there. And that unless this time it will be different? Nope, doesn't look like it. Well, you know, I guess it is what it is. All right. Nope, doesn't look like it. So let's save. We can probably save over September the 1st. Okay. Once again, I find myself in the dungeon, but this time in a larger area facing a deep, dark hole. Voice. Greetings, Mallory Ryder Smythe. Behold the abyss. You will find the exit to this dungeon on the other side. This dungeon level is now awarded. You may not teleport outside of this dungeon level. You must cross the abyss in order to succeed. You may choose to surrender at any time, and you will be retrieved from the dungeon safely. However, you will fail your exam and receive demerits. Good luck. Mallory's thinking to herself, so, now what? Okay, movement and spellcasting commands can be found on the left-hand side of the screen. If you hold down the shift key, you can use the left, right, and up arrows to move around the dungeon. Okay. We did just save, so that's good. I am very confused. So, going forward would be into the abyss. I'm trying to figure out, like, what this is representing. Okay, let's look. I see. Okay. I don't know what those are. Can't walk through that wall. Okay, it's like a labyrinth. Great. Nope, wrong way. What is that? Examine. I need to go forward to examine it. Walls, floor, bridge. A sturdy bridge made of stone. Okay. Can I pick it up? Oh. I need to. Oh, right. I have, like, the something, move something with a spell. Push object. Shove a target 1 square in the direction indicated by the caster. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's go forward. And now we're going to shove the... Which way do I want to push it? I want to push it south. Okay. Did it vanish? Oh no, there it is. Okay, I think we need to shove it again. Yep. And let's do that again. Now it needs to go west. Okay. Shove it again. I think I can only do this once more, maybe twice more. What else can I do? Allows the caster to communicate, boost strength. I don't need that, and also I can't do it. Moves air, light, spirit sight, diagnosis, track, attacks weak points and hidden details of it. Okay. Silence, empathy, warm, heal. Alright, well, let's push it again. North. It knocks something over. Nope, turn the wrong way. I guess now we test it. I think I did it. I climbed the stairs and emerged from the dungeon, blinking into sunlight. No, cancel. So first of all, let's save. But also, why does my controller not work anymore? Okay. Professor Potsdam. Congratulations, Mallory. For succeeding in your quest, you receive 5 merits. Mallory. Thanks, Professor Potsdam. I hope you enjoyed putting your skills into practice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have another student to look after. I guess I can go relax now. And then it's Saturday morning. On Saturday morning, the mail and allowances are delivered. What should I do today? Well, we have no stress. We could study, but I think maybe let's go to the mall. It's been a little while. Virginia says, inside the mall, I find Virginia standing around, rocking back and forth on her heels with a puzzled look on her face. Mallory, what's up? Virginia, I need to buy something. Mallory, like what? Virginia, I don't know. Mallory, huh? Virginia, it's Donald's birthday on Tuesday, and I have to give him something. Is it also her birthday on Tuesday? I'd like to give him a rock, but my parents would think that was mean. Mallory, well, what does he like? Virginia, I don't know. Worms? Mallory, come on. Virginia, no, really, bugs and worms and toads and everything creepy. Mallory, you could get him a bag of gummy worms. Virginia, he doesn't really like candy that much. Mallory, are you sure you're related? She rolls her eyes at me. Virginia, don't you have any real suggestions? Oh, Donald. Oh yeah, he was in chorale. So something musical is actually not a bad idea. Mallory, well, he's in chorale, right? So he probably likes music. Virginia, yeah, but with no CD players allowed at school. Mallory, what about a music box? Those are okay, right? Virginia, something tinkly with ballerinas? You. Mallory, it's not for you. Mallory, I don't know. What about some kind of instrument? Virginia, maybe. Virginia, anyway, I'll see you later. She wanders off to do her shopping. What should I do? Let's see if the magic store has anything new. And the answer is no. Alright, so I have $18. We had gotten a wand for 25 before. Star wand just gives you more stuff. Okay. No, don't buy it. Protective gear gives you strength and red magic. No. Sparkly crown to make you feel like royalty. And it gives you cute. Okay, so I think that's what we're gonna aim to get next time is the tiara. I need 30 money, which means like 3 more weeks. Finish my shopping. Join my fellow students at Iris Academy. Alright, let's see what we're gonna do next week. Morning in the dorm on Monday. Ellen, I don't understand. Why are classes cancelled on Friday? Virginia, because of the dark dance on Thursday night. Ooh. Ellen, a dance? But I don't have anything to wear, and I haven't asked anyone. Virginia, not that kind of dance. Mallory, what is it then? Virginia, on Halloween night, witches and wizards dance in the dark so the fairies can visit. It's a ceremonial thing. At home, we only do it for a few minutes, but because there's so many of us here, they make it into a big event at school. It goes on all night. So it's not really a romantic type dance, but I guess you could bring a date if you wanted to. So will you be going with Jacob? Virginia, what? Ellen, you like Jacob? Virginia, no. Where did you get that idea? Mallory, well, he's always teasing you. Virginia, so is Donald. That just means he's a jerk. Mallory, oh, sorry. Virginia, whatever. So, what should I do this week? Well, we are behind on red, blue, and white magic, so red, blue, and white magic. And let's study. And done. Yay. Better at red magic. Okay, slightly better at blue magic. True sight allows the caster to see through illusions in the current location. Okay, that's pretty nice. I find Donald and Virginia standing outside our room. Donald, don't you have something for me? Virginia, yeah, happy birthday, you goof. She hands him a box. Virginia, Mallory helped me pick. Donald, really? Mallory, I just gave her suggestions. She picked it out. I don't even know what it is. Just in case she got him an exploding whoopee cushion in the end, I don't want that pinned on me. Smart girl, Mallory. He opens it, carefully. Donald, a harmonica? Virginia, because of music. Donald, that's cool. Well, thanks, I guess. Alright, happy birthday. That worked out well. Let's see, do we get any white magic? Yay, white magic. After class. The hallway. So, what do you think about the dance tomorrow, Ellen? Mallory, I don't know. I'm not sure how you hold a dance in the dark. I wonder if there will be punch. Ellen, are you going to ask anyone? Mallory, Virginia said it wasn't that kind of dance. Ellen, yes, but that means it's easier. It's not like a real date, so it wouldn't be the same kind of pressure if someone asked you, right? You could say it was like a friend thing. I I guess we should ask if she's going to ask William out. Oh, are you going to ask William? Ellen. Mallory, you are, aren't you? Ellen, I thought because of being Wild Seed and not knowing the dance. Mallory, good luck. It's not a bad idea if she can keep from being nervous long enough to do it. And we studied. Yay, studying. Late in the evening hours after dinner, the students are summoned to the dark dance. It sounds like it's so ominous with all the caps. Even in the halls, the lights have been turned off, leaving only moonlight and the faint blue glow of magic to navigate by. Somewhere in the distance, the sound of drums forms an awakened heartbeat. When I walk into the darkened gym, my eyes are nearly useless, but my other senses are overwhelmed. Pine sap, evergreen, the scent thick and strong and sweet, the fragile crunch of dead leaves underfoot, swirling breezes drifting hot and cold, autumn mixed with smoke, murmurs and laughter from unseen lips all blending together, and under it all, music. Not as loud as it was at the junior high dance at my old school, where the only way to hear the tune was to stand outside the building. Just music all around me. Is this how wizards throw a party? I can't really see the people around me, but their presence registers through sound and shadow, dancing, and so I begin to dance as well. Not too fast. I have to focus on my surroundings so I don't wave my arms right into someone else. But it's fun. No one can see me. I can't see myself. And the music goes on, looping into and over itself without ever reaching an end, playing tricks with my sense of time. It feels magical. Are there really spirits dancing here with us? Ooh. Shall we? We should. I want to. I'm gonna say, well, you know what? I'm not gonna say. I figure, what could happen? I know the spell, but I've never seen a spirit creature. This is my chance. I see something. There's a stabbing pain behind my eyes and everything goes black. This seems like it was maybe a bad idea. Next thing I know, I'm lying in the hallway outside the gym. My eyes are still stinging, and I blink repeatedly to try and focus. I'm not sure how I got here, but I can hear voices. Professor Grabiner, are you teaching these children not even the basic rules of... Professor Potsdam, sometimes experience is the best teacher. Professor Grabiner, she could have been killed. What? Me? Professor Potsdam, you're always welcome to take over the white course yourselves, Hieronymus. Of course his name is Hieronymus. And just like that, the fires of rage behind his eyes snap to tight little pinpricks. Professor Grabiner, so help me, Petunia, if you insult me like that again, I will leave this establishment, notice or no notice. Professor Potsdam, my apologies. I only wish the best. Professor Grabiner, you wish to meddle, as you always do. I think perhaps I'd better speak up now. Mallory, what happened? Professor Grabiner, Miss Ryder Smythe, did it ever occur to you within the muddled workings of your toy plastic brain that this event is called the Dark Dance for a reason? Professor Potsdam takes my hand and helps me to my feet. The original Dark Dance was created so that the Jogao could take part in local celebrations without being seen by people who might exploit them. Since you tried to spy on them, they punished you. But you weren't tied to a formal contract, and you weren't trying to capture them, so they only stunned you. Professor Grabiner, which leaves it in my hands. 10 demerits for your foolishness. And detention on Saturday. Mallory, yes, sir. Professor Potsdam, but we're glad to see that you're all right. Professor Grabner, speak for yourself. Wrapping his cape around him, he vanished into the darkness. Okay, you know what? They did not say you can't. Like, nothing about that said that you couldn't do this. What the hell? These professors suck. Professor Potsdam, he does mean well, you know. Angering creatures from the other world can be extremely dangerous. Not the ones here at the dance. I wouldn't allow any guests that dangerous to attend, of course. I want you children to blossom here, to reach your full potential. You have to be able to take chances and learn from the consequences. Mallory, I see. Professor Potsdam, it's too bad about Saturday, but at least you'll have tomorrow off. It wouldn't be a good idea for you to return to the dance now. Off to bed with you then. She smiles and walks away. Well, at least now I know that there really are spirits here. Ugh, that was stupid. Classes are canceled on Friday, so we get to sleep in and let out some stress. After lunch, we will all come back to the room to relax. At least Virginia and I do. Ellen sits at her desk and pulls a large book off the shelf, but lays it down closed in front of her and sighs. Virginia, what's up? Ellen, nothing, just the dance. Mallory, did you get detention too? Ellen, what? No. Virginia, Mallory, what happened to you? Mallory, I used spirit vision. They didn't like that. Virginia, oh. Mallory, you could have warned me. Virginia, I didn't know. I've never tried. But what about Ellen? Mallory, oh, did you? And then I cut myself off. Does Virginia know about Ellen and William? Does Ellen care if she does? Virginia, did she what? Did Ellen have a date? The reaction is immediate. Virginia, whoa, I'm sorry. Are you okay? What happened? She scrubs at her face and sniffs, trying to push the wetness back into her eyes and failing. Ellen, nothing. Virginia, that doesn't look like nothing. Ellen, nothing happened. Nothing ever will happen. He said, because of you. Wait, what? Me? Ellen, because I'm your roommate, so it's like I'm his sister too. Virginia, sister? You like Donald? Smack her on the arm. Mallory, no, you idiot. William. Virginia, oh. I thought he swore off girls after Angela. Ellen, sniff, he went out with her? Mallory, who's Angela? Virginia, in a butterfly hall. Huge bitch, which is why they broke up. Virginia, look, Ellen, I'm not good at sensitive stuff, but I know my brother wouldn't want to hurt you. Ellen, didn't say he did. Well, I want to make you feel better. Ellen, I'm fine. Virginia sighs. Oh, I think changing the subject's the way to go. Ellen's obviously unhappy, but maybe she'll feel better if we talk about something else. Mallory, so what about you, Virginia? You still haven't told us who you like. Which boy is it that's better than Jacob? Virginia, I don't like any boys. Mallory, any girls then? Virginia, no, I don't like anybody that way. Ellen, why not? Virginia, maybe I have high standards. Mallory, there must be somebody that sparkles a little for you. No, Mallory, there mustn't be. Doesn't have to be a thing. Maybe you just don't realize it. Virginia, that makes no sense at all. Mallory, I bet the person you really like is... Pastel. That's not a bad idea. Pastel. Huh? The butterfly girl? Mallory, you're already friends, right? You get along. Virginia, well, yes, but that's just it. We're friends. We're not even that close. It's just that her mother brought her to stay at my house sometimes, so we know each other. She's really into dolls and sparkly things and stuff. We don't have much in common. Mallory, well, that means you're a good balance for each other. Virginia, you mean she can be the pretty one? Ellen, that's not very nice. Mallory, that's not what I meant. I mean, difference can be good, right? So you don't get bored? Virginia, if I asked Pastel out, she'd say yes, but I'm not interested. She's not my type. Mallory, so what is your type? Virginia, I don't know. Mallory, then how do you know it's not her? Virginia, I just do. Ellen, I think you're going down the wrong path. Mallory, maybe. I don't know. It doesn't sound like a completely bad idea, does it? At least it distracted Ellen for a while. Okay. On Saturday morning, the mail and allowances are delivered. I get up to go to my detention. Great. When I arrive at the room for detention, it seems that the professor hasn't even bothered to turn up. Donald is here, scowling down at a notebook in front of him. He doesn't pay any attention to my entrance. There's a thick blue library book on the table with Folklore and Mythology compilation on the cover in silver lettering. Next to it, a piece of paper headlined with my name in Professor Grubiner's handwriting. According to this note, I'm supposed to read a list of selected fairy tales and identify the most common failing of the human heroes. I flip through the book quickly. Aithne the Bride, Beauty and the Beast, the Sea Nymph, East of the Sun and West of the Moon, the Gifts of the Mountain Spirits. Are all these stories true, or just the ones he's picked out, or none? I've heard some of these since I was a little girl, but they never mentioned jogao, or dances like the one we had. I'd better get to work. By the end of the afternoon, I finished taking notes on the fairies and the stories. They're all completely different. One will give you gold if you're polite and give you a hunchback if you're not, but another will only give treasure to people who insult him. Our hero defeated an army of elves just by digging a hole in a hill and sprinkling it with salt, but in a different story, a king lost his whole country and was cursed for 100 years for looking at a fairy woman naked. I have no idea what I'm supposed to learn from this, except maybe that dealing with fairies is a bad idea. Earned a trophy. Naughty. That sounds bad. I don't think I wanted that trophy. It was boring work, but it's over now. Actually, I'm pretty sure I didn't want that trophy. Did my trophy end up in my diary? Nope, no trophy in here. Okay, let's go to next week, I guess. Alright, what are we gonna do next week? Well, we need blue, and we need white, and black, and blue, and let's study, and wait, and sleep, and door. I think that's right. Yay! Ooh, detect objects which have been enchanted in the caster's current location. Okay. Okay. It's not bad for blue. And let's smart her. Please make yourselves comfortable, little cygnets. We have a serious issue to talk about today. Many of you will have learned something about this subject from your parents. Others will know less, or nothing at all. I guess maybe now it's sex ed? Wait, is this going to be sexual education? Okay, clearly Mallory and I are of one mind on this. Professor Potsdam. The world you see around you is only the tiniest fraction of all that exists. There are infinite realms which exist outside of our own space and time. Guess not. The nearest such realm is that which we call Otherworld. You may also have heard it called Elfheim, or the Dreaming, or the High Hunting Grounds. There are countless other worlds, but the Otherworld is particularly the realm of this world's shadow. Oh, it's like the Umbra. Like a shadow, it is always connected. With enough white magic, an adult witch or wizard can travel the spirit gate from anywhere in this world. However, you students must not enter the Otherworld under any circumstances. Can any of you tell me why that is? One hand eagerly shoots up. Professor Potsdam. Yes, Minnie? She stands up. Because the Kamras feed on the souls of human children, especially magical children, and they're drawn to any unwarded human who enters their realm. It takes them approximately... Thank you, dear. That will do. Minnie closes her mouth and sits down. The other world is a wonderful place. Magic flows more freely there, and many witches and wizards choose to live there full time. But we're not native to it, and we are not immune to its dangers. Do not attempt to pass the gate. Not even with an adult or guard to guard you. Not even with a powerful spell or artifact to protect you. Not even with a friend who has been there before and told you it's safe. Some of your classmates have other than human heritage, but what is safe for them is not safe for you. Most importantly, if a spirit invites you to the other world, do not accept no matter what you are promised. I'm not saying this to frighten you, or to challenge you to find a way around my rules. If you disobey, I will not need to punish you because you will be gone. Now, let's go back to brighter subjects. We can talk more about the other world later, and I'll bring in some lovely paintings to show you. Well then, I'm hoping this is not foreshadowing. Saturday morning, the mail and allowances are delivered. Ellen, there's a letter for you. Ellen, oh, it's from my family. Ellen carefully works her finger under a sealed envelope flap, opening it with a minimum of tearing, and then unfolds the letter and begins to read. Ellen, what? She drops back onto her bed with a thud and stares at the paper in her hands. Virginia, what is it? It's nothing, just a change of plans. Apparently I'm not going home for Thanksgiving. Mallory, what? Ellen, because it's a long way down for such a short break, so it's better for me to stay here. Virginia, is that what you want? Ellen, that doesn't matter. Really, it doesn't. It's not my decision. I can't go home on my own. They don't want me there. Virginia, well, we want you here, don't we, Mallory? Mallory, yeah. Virginia, come on. We should all do something together today. Okay, I guess let's do something together. Okay. Mallory, you don't have to do that. I'm fine, really. Virginia, you're fine about not going home? What, do you hate your parents or something? Mallory, Virginia, I don't hate them. They just don't want me. Mama's probably glad to be rid of me. Virginia, what about your dad? Ellen, he's not around. I lived with my mama and Justin, my stepfather. Mallory, your father left you? Ellen, not exactly. She left him with us because Jenny's my half-sister. Justin's her dad. My father was angry. I don't remember a lot of what happened. Then we moved, and eventually he stopped writing. Mama says I look like him. Mallory, I'm sure they want to have you home. It's 800 miles. You're going home for Christmas, right? Ellen, as far as I know. Mallory, is it okay for people to stay here over the holidays? Virginia, yeah, there's always someone staying. Some people don't want to have to go back to being non-magical. Virginia, hey, if you want, you could come to our house for the break. Ellen, really? Sure. We're used to having people stay over. I mean, I have to ask. But I'm sure it'll be all right. Unless you don't want to because of, my brother. Ellen, oh, I'd rather be there than here all alone. Virginia, okay, all right, Mom and Dad. Now, let's go do something. Let's go outside. I want some fresh air. Ellen, okay. No mall today? We go for a walk and eventually a run, which occasionally turns into a chase. I am still the fastest. We have a good time, but tire ourselves out a bit. I finally had money for the mall. This sucks. Okay, fine. I guess maybe I didn't. I need 30. Okay. Flyers up in the hall have informed us there will be a special assembly for all freshmen this Thursday. No class activities can be scheduled for that day. What should I do this week? Okay, I guess Thursday is special day. Alright, what are we doing? Red, blue. I am super behind on being strong. So let's go to the gym. Yay. Okay. A spark strikes the target, which may catch fire if it's something likely to burn. Okay. Ooh. Suddenly my blue magic is like being good. Allows the caster to view a nearby known location. Okay. Yay. Gaining strength. On Thursday morning, all freshmen are gathered together in the gym. Professor Potsdam. Good morning, my bright young things. Today is a special occasion for all of you. You're going to get to practice what you've learned and try out some spells on each other without the pressure of a test or grades. Ooh. This is an important lesson because in future exams, you may come up against other spellcasters. You need to know how to use magic in combat and how to avoid magic being used on you. Will everyone please team up in twos? There's some jostling and shuffling around. Ellen and Virginia pair off, and I end up standing by Virginia's brother, Donald. Please pay attention before we begin. I want you to take turns casting spells at each other and blocking them. This is not a battle, and you're not trying to defeat each other. Think of it like a game of catch. One of you is the pitcher, and one of you is the catcher. You can only pitch when it's your turn, so defenders must only defend and not attack. Also, please don't interfere with any other pairs. That excludes casting spells that tend to be messy. No fireballs or ice storms, please. Target only your partner. I will be on hand to deal with any injuries and accidents. If you hurt yourself, please call for help. I'll be right there. Have fun! Sounds terrible. Fun? I turn to face my partner. Donald. Ladies first! I'm not sure what to cast. I've never done this before. Donald. You can do a push spell, right? Mallory. Sure, that's easy. Alright then. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. I start to cast the spell, but suddenly a wave of cold sweeps over my body and I can't move. The spell fizzles on cast. Donald. Ha! Wasn't sure if that would work. Mallory. Donald. It'll wear off in a minute. As he said, I unfreeze shortly, but my fingertips are still tingling and sore. Donald. All right, it's my turn now. Are you ready? I suppose. Uno, dos, tres. As Donald prepares to cast his spell, I jump to the side. Donald. What? I don't feel anything. I guess he missed. Donald. What do you call that? Mallory. Thinking outside of the box? We work together for a while, trading spells back and forth. Then Donald holds up his hands and leans in close to whisper something. I've got a great idea. When I say go, you drop to the floor and cover your eyes. I'm going to cast something over your head. Mallory. Okay. Donald. Go. On cue, I duck and cover. There is a whooshing noise and a burst of heat overhead, followed by screams. Professor Potsdam. Donald, what are you doing? Virginia. Ooh, you're in trouble. Professor Potsdam. While your flaming dragon was very impressive. Oh, I missed the fire dragon. Professor Potsdam. I did specifically tell you to avoid large spells. If poor Mallory hadn't managed to get out of the way, you would have hurt her badly. Virginia, like he cares. Professor Potsdam, this is very disappointing. You've always been so careful in your creativity. Why would you take such a risk? We better defend him. Mallory, Professor Potsdam, I wasn't actually in danger. He told me to get down and made sure I was out of the way before he cast it. Professor Potsdam, you knew what he was going to do? Mallory, yes? I knew he was going to do something, and saying this should get him out of trouble, right? Professor Potsdam, well, I suppose that changes things slightly. Detention for both of you, then. Mallory, what? It's only fair for both conspirators to suffer equally, and you did know that you shouldn't cast such large spells. But no demerits, since there was no real danger. Perhaps the two of you can use the time to come up with some more interesting way of showcasing your skills for the class. Yes, ma'am. No problem. Professor Potsdam, try to be good now. Jacob, put Mr. Arias down. She hurries off to deal with someone else. Luckily, there are no major accidents for the rest of the class. Why am I in frickin' detention? Stupid Donald. At least I learned more green magic. On Saturday morning, the mail and allowances are delivered. I get up to go to my detention. This sucks. I need to go shopping. Professor Graviner, Miss Ryder Smythe, Mr. Danson. Must I be forever burdened with this nonsense? Since you're both being punished for the same offense, you will receive the same punishment. He points to the tables, where two very large glass jars filled with pebbles are sitting. You will each take one jar. You will take out each pebble individually by hand. You will place each pebble on the table, forming two separate stacks. After you have removed each pebble, you will write down the total number of pebbles that were in the jar. You will then return all of the pebbles to your jar by hand. I have ways of detecting whether or not each pebble has been touched. Do not attempt to shirk. Do you understand? Donald. Sure, Professor. And if you count as off, or you attempt to pocket any of the pebbles, I will lock you in this room with no food or water until Monday. Get on with it. He stalks out of the room, closing the door behind him. Mallory, what's the point of this? Donald, boredom, and that's all. Mallory, great. Donald, sorry I got you into this. Mallory, you didn't. It was my decision. I mean, it would have been right to let them think you were trying to hurt me when you weren't. Donald, yeah, well, I knew I was going to get busted for it, and I didn't warn you. If he knew he'd get into trouble, why did he do it? I sit across from Donald and smile at him. Don't you get tired of being in here every Saturday? Donald, hey, you noticed. Mallory, noticed what? That I'm here. Well, that's sort of obvious, isn't it? Donald, you'd think. Mallory, beg your pardon? He leans back in his chair and smiles. Donald, do you have any brothers or sisters? Mallory, huh? No. Donald, do you want them? I like being an only child. No, I like being an only child. I never have to share my toys. Donald, Mallory, I know you and Virginia don't get along, but what about William, your brothers? You must have a lot to share. Donald, huh. Donald, you know what you asked me earlier? William never asks. Mallory, which thing I asked you earlier? He doesn't answer. The silent moment stretched. In the distance, I hear footsteps echoing down the hall. Donald, hey Mallory, do me a favor. Okay. Ask William what he thinks of me. And with that, he turns his head back to his work just before the door opens. Grabby's back, so I'd better act like I'm paying attention to my assignment. At the end of the day, I have counted and recounted 432 pebbles, and my neck hurts. But at least I get to leave. I didn't get to go shopping, and I'm really stressed. I'm walking along, minding my own business, when suddenly I feel a gentle touch on the back of my head. I turn around, but there's no one nearby. Then I notice something white drifting to the floor. Paper? With a few long strides, William crosses the hall to reach my side. William, Whoops. Sorry about that. Picks up the paper airplane and winks at me. William. It was supposed to go over your head. Mallory. No problem. Now that I've run into him, I have a chance to ask him something if I want. Let's ask about Donald. Mallory. This is sort of a silly question. Do you and Donald get along? William. Huh? Sure. Why? Mallory. Well, see, I've never had a brother or sister. My friends at school, sometimes their sisters were their best friends, and sometimes they couldn't stand each other, and they were always competing. Virginia talks about you all the time. She really looks up to you, and she relies on you to know how things work. Is it like that with you and Donald, or is there some kind of secret masculine bonding thing? William. Well, I can't tell you about our male secrets. No, Donald's his own guy. He'd never solve his problem. He'd rather solve his problems himself. Mallory. Like his problems with his sister? William. I don't get involved in that. Mallory. You mean you're not on Virginia's side? William. There's no point in taking sides. If she's told you that she's always the innocent one, don't believe her. They're each as bad as the other. Mallory. But you like Virginia better. William. What is she up to this time? Mallory. Huh? Nothing. William. Tell her I love her, but I can't get her out of her homework. Mallory. I'm not here to talk about Virginia. I'm trying to talk about Donald. William. What? Oh. Oh? Well, I can't tell you much about that. I've only been at home with them for the summer these past few years. Donald's never told me about any special girls. Mallory, actually, if he thinks I've got a crush on Donald, that might be a good reason for him to give me an honest opinion. So, what do you think of Donald, really? William, he's not a bad kid. He's just got too much energy, and that's what gets him into trouble. It happens with a lot of wolves. If he were willing to work hard on anything but pranks, he could go a long way. A steady girlfriend would probably be good for him. I certainly wouldn't complain about seeing you together. Mallory, but I am not the one you have to ask, am I? He ruffles my hair. William, don't worry. I won't tell him you said anything. Good luck. And then he's gone. You know, I feel like this game is really pushing me to be, like, involved with Donald, and I really don't want to be. That was not quite how I expected Donald's question to turn out. Okay, well, fine. Ellen. Mallory? Yes? Ellen. Do you like theater? Plays? Mallory. I don't know. Why? Well, the drama club is doing Medea this week, and I kind of want to see it, but I don't want to go by myself. Mallory. What's Medea? Really, Mallory? Alright, you know what? It's time to hide. Everybody should hide. Everybody drink things now. Alright, what's Medea? Asks Mallory. Ellen. It's a classic Greek tragedy. It's about a witch whose lover betrays her and the terrible things she does for revenge. Mallory. That doesn't sound very nice. Ellen. That's why it's a tragedy. They're doing it Friday and Saturday night, and I was thinking I'd rather go Friday. Mallory. Is it free? No, it's $5 for students, so do you want to come? I wanted to buy a new thing. No, I want to date Ellen. Mallory, I don't think that's really my kind of thing, sorry. Ellen, okay. I better figure out what I'm doing this week. Alright, what am I doing this week? I have a white magic problem, and also black magic problem, and you know what, red, black, then white, nope, sleep, got rid of stress. Oh, my weird went up. I didn't notice when. Donald. Pink, then people could tell you apart. Donald. Oh, Mallory. Donald. Hey, Luke, can you go on for a bit? I need to talk to Mallory about something. Luke. Sure. Donald. Catch up with you later, man. He poses nonchalantly while his roommate walks away, but once Luke is out of sight, his face falls. Donald. So, did you talk to my brother? What did he say about me? Let's see. He says you have too much energy. I talked to him. He said you're overly energetic and bored, and that's why you fool around all the time. But he said that's not such a bad thing, and that lots of people in your hall are like that. Donald. Yeah, that's his excuse. Mallory. Excuse? Donald. For being kicked into Wolf Hall. I don't know the details. I just know he got in a fight. He gave some guy a black eye. See, that's something I wouldn't do. Unless it was painted on. Anyway, that should tell you how things stand. He doesn't really get me, if you know what I mean. He's only got eyes for Urchin. He did say she gives as good as she gets between you. Donald. Well, that's something. Anyway, I should get going. See ya. Yay. We learned some black magic. It's Wednesday. I'm getting ready for dinner when someone knocks on the door. Oh God. Donald. Hey. Mallory. Hi guys, what's up? Donald. Want to earn some easy merits? Mallory. Doing what? Luke. Butching and baking and candlestick making. Donald. Butching? That's not the right word. Luke. It could be. She's a horse. Donald. You ever been kicked by one? Mallory. What did you want me to do again? Donald. He already said. Are you in or not? I'm gonna pass, because I have no idea what they're talking about. Mallory. I'll pass. Donald. Suit yourself. I wonder what they're up to. Nothing good. Probably nothing good. Professor Potsdam. Bonjour, ma chérie. Today, I want to talk a bit more about otherworld creatures in general. Because our worlds are connected, they can cross over just as easily as we can, but in this world, they are not native. They are weakened and bound by their nature, just as we are when we travel to otherworld. Every spirit in this world must follow a set of rules. Not the same set of rules, though. That would be too simple. Rules of behavior vary depending on the type of creature and the method it used to reach our world. If you cast the summoning spell, you can set some of these rules yourself. If you understand the rules that a creature is bound to, you can easily defeat it. Most of you will have heard of vampires being repelled by crosses. That wouldn't work for all vampires, but for some it is an easy weakness to use. In later years, you will study many types of otherworld creatures to learn this sort of lore. Now, to continue with your lessons in white magic. Expands the caster's mind to visualize nearby locations, marking them known. Oh, so you use this. And then Farsight, which shows you a known location. Okay. Cool beans. And we got stronger. Friday evening. Mallory. Hey, where's Ellen? Virginia. She and Lena are going to that play together. Mallory. Oh, right, Medea. She asked me about that, too. Lena's in Butterfly Hall, and I don't really know her, but I'm glad Ellen found someone to go with. On Saturday morning, the mail and allowances are delivered. What should I do? Okay, we gotta go to the mall. We can go shopping. We'll buy a tiara and be cuter. Magic tiara. Sparkly crown to make you feel like royalty. Cute plus 10. Yes. Alright. That's really all I need. our tiara. Look at how cute I am. Early on Monday, all the freshmen are called together. Professor Potsdam. Good morning, Buttercups. The Thanksgiving break begins this week after classes on Tuesday. There will be no further scheduled activities until Monday, the 2nd of December. If you are staying through the break, the library will be open and meals will be served at the regular times, as well as the feasts on Thursday and some organized activities. If you're leaving and you need to leave before tomorrow evening and you haven't already made arrangements, please talk to me after assembly. Now, there is one more thing. For those of you who are Wild Seed, if you are leaving, this will be your first time away from the comfort and protection of Iris Academy. You are witches and wizards, and the people around you out there are not. The choice that you made 3 years ago still stands. You must not reveal our secrets to the outside world. You must not discuss or display magic in front of anyone who is not one of us. Not your old friends, not your families, no one. If you betray our trust, you will not be allowed to return. And we would miss you. Now, I'm sure you have a busy week ahead of you, so I'll let you get on with your schedules. Okay, that's gotta suck, right? Like, you can't tell your family anything about what you're doing. Ugh. Alright, what are we learning? I think we are learning white magic and blue magic. Ooh, I'm like super good at white and blue magic suddenly. Okay. Professor Potsdam, if I might have your attention, please. Take hold of each other's hand and close your eyes. We give thanks to the parents who created us and the friends who helped us grow, to the earth which nurtures us and the other worlds which inspire us, for what we have been given and for what we have to give, for those who have taken us in when we were in need, for forgiveness and for the hope of renewal. May our tributes bring joy, and may no call go unanswered in this Thanksgiving season. So may it be. Hands pull away from mine as other students echo her words. Have a very happy holiday. Well, now I can hang up my cape, find my parents, and be on my way. School will be waiting for me when I get back. I guess no stress. I arrived back at school from my vacation, feeling slightly disoriented. It was nice to see my family again, but in some ways they felt like strangers. And my old friends, they've all moved on. Back to my room then. Virginia, hey Mallory, you're back. How was your holiday? It was really weird. I knew we're not allowed to do magic or talk about it, and I didn't, but I was worried at first that my parents were going to ask about it, and then I wouldn't know what to say, you know? But they didn't ask anything. I mean, they asked how my classes were, and if I liked my teachers and things like that, but nothing about wands or witches or spells, not even hints. It's like they've completely forgotten. Virginia, they probably have. Ellen, what? Virginia, well, it's all part of the same thing, you know? Outsiders aren't allowed to know about magic. What if your parents went around telling everyone that their daughter was a witch? Mallory, but they knew I was going to school for magic. They saw me in my robes. Virginia, I don't know how it works. I just know that Wild Seed parents are kind of encouraged to forget about it after school starts. Ellen, is that why my family didn't come for me? They forgot me? Virginia, it's not supposed to make them forget about you, just to forget that you're a witch. It's easier this way, isn't it, to keep it a secret? But like you said, if they knew, they'd ask. Mallory, people still ask about school, and everything I tell them, I have to make it up, or change the details so it doesn't sound magical, and then I have to remember what I said. Virginia, yeah, some people can't handle that. That's why some Wild Seed kids just stop going home, and Some of them go home and never come back. Virginia, but you came back, and we're glad to see you, right? Ellen, yeah. Looks like Ellen's not entirely sure what to think of this development either. My old classmates kept all kinds of secrets from their parents. Who they were dating, where they went at night, what they had and hadn't done. Is this the normal way for things to be? Is this just part of growing up? Well, I won't be seeing my parents again until Christmas anyway. For now, it's back to school. So it's December 2nd, like Christmas is in 3 weeks. On Monday morning, someone knocks on my door. Virginia gets up to answer it. Voice outside, good morning, here are your exam schedules for the day. She returns holding pieces of paper. Mallory, exams today? But we hadn't had time to prepare. Ellen, well, it's been a while since the last exam. We've had all that time. Mallory, that's not the same. Ellen, no, but we'll do our best, right? So, I have an exam after class today. What else should I do this week? Ooh, let's learn some red magic. And, green and black. And let's go to the gym and then sleep. At least I should have very low stress for the exam. Also, didn't learn anything. And I'm still at negative merits, which sucks. Okay. In the dungeon again. Let's do the thing. Voice. The exit to this dungeon has been hidden. You cannot teleport out of the level. You must use your magic wisely to find your way before you run out of energy. You may choose to surrender at any time, and you will be retrieved from the dungeon safely. However, you will fail your exam and receive demerits. Good luck. Okay. Let's go back to using the mouse for this, because there was just way too much clicking otherwise. Let's look around. Okay, they're identical. Okay, fine. Let's, I have I got something. Pick your points, hidden details within one target object. Illusions. Okay. Okay, no illusions here. Select spells with the mouse or arrow keys. Click or press enter to cast a selected spell. To put a spell in the quick casting bar, select it and press shift. Oh, okay. Just sort of... Yeah, okay. Well, let's keep walking, I guess. Actually, is that a dead end? That is a dead end. Where is that, detect illusions spell? Nope, no illusions here, okay. Well, this is a trying to follow the left-handed rule thing. not a giant fan of mazes. Nope, wrong way. Great. Okay. Nothing here is, Well then, that's... Okay. There's nothing in here. I hate mazes. Don't read this message is inscribed upon it. That's weird. Okay. Do I have anything that... No illusions. It seems like a perfectly ordinary floor. Its integrity is 100%. Don't read this message is inscribed upon it. I'm very perplexed. And there's no illusion here. Nothing is enchanted. Why? Not. Nope. That is apparently not how... Why? Not. Well, keep inspecting things. Oh, exactly what they seem to be. Blazing a trail for you to follow is inscribed upon one of them. Blazing a trail for you to follow. Okay, where's my... Most recent creature to pass through was you, heading north. Him. Super perplexed. No spirits here. Blazing a trail for you to follow. Okay. Nope. That was the wrong way to go. Free Williker. Who is Williker? Hello, voice of the war. I'm stuck in this maze. I'm trying to solve it before I run out of magic, but I only have 13 magic left. Let's communicate with the walls? Yeah, that does not work. No, it's not a lot of magic, and, like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I do not want to fail my exam. The walls are inscribed with Free Williker, whatever that means. I'm trying to see if the place I wrote a message on before, okay, blazing a trail for you to follow. Okay, that's not useful. Where did I... Somewhere around here I wrote a message. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Why am I turning in a circle? Walls, floor. Yeah, I wrote why not, and they did not answer me. Okay, fine. I'm so confused. I don't want to set anything on fire. Nope. Nothing to see here. This is where I... I am very perplexed as to what is going on. I am going to end up failing this class because I literally do not know what is supposed to be happening here. Everything is exactly as it's supposed to be. Blazing a trail for you to follow. But like, me to follow where? Oh, that's a new one. Don John was here. Okay, dungeon was here. No illusions, and I'm almost out of magic. I think I'm screwed because I'm pretty sure yeah, okay. I guess I give up because I have no idea what I'm doing here. Has a lot of demerits. Okay, so what was I supposed to do? That sucked. You did not want all of those demerits. Mallory, how'd you do, Ellen? Didn't. Mallory, you didn't take the exam. Ellen, that's what he said. Mallory, I don't understand. Were you in the dungeon or not? Ellen, I was in a dungeon. I found my way out. I just didn't use magic. Mallory, how did you do that? Ellen, I analyzed the layout and decided which walls were most likely structurally to be false and checked them for inconsistencies until I found 2 walls that were identical. I was sure one was an illusion, but they still felt solid, so I decided my mind was being fooled into stopping my hand and making me think I felt something. So I jumped at the wall so I would hit it in the mid-air and my mind wouldn't be able to pull me back. And it worked. But I didn't cast any spells, so he said it didn't count and he wouldn't give me any merits for it. Mallory. Oh. That's not fair. They always say it doesn't matter how we solve the challenges as long as we solve them, right? Ellen. Yeah. Mallory, it's a trick. A nasty trick. I wonder how many people they catch by not telling us the real rules. Ellen. Yeah, you're right. It's not fair. They're doing it wrong. She stomps out of the room. Where is she going? I'm guessing she's going to go complain to the manager. I follow in Ellen's wake as she steams through the halls. Ellen. Professor Grabiner, sir. Professor Grabiner, I beg your pardon? Ellen, your testing procedure is unbalanced and unfair. Professor Grabner, take it up with the headmistress. I have no time for this. Ellen, no, you listen to me. It's important. She's yelling at Grabner. I can feel the fascinated crowds hovering around to watch the show. Professor Grabner, would you be willing to accept detention in exchange for my listening to your little diatribe? Ellen, yes. Professor Grabner, I see. Carry on. Ellen, you tell us we're supposed to be creative, but you discourage creative solutions. You tell us that we're supposed to think our way out of challenges, but you don't teach us to think. And all we've learned since we've been here is spells. No history, no literature, no guidance on what is and isn't acceptable behavior, and then you punish us anyway. You tell us to experiment, but you don't tell us how to do it safely. You don't give us the tools to measure our progress, and you make fun of science for doing what you can't. It's wrong. Professor Grabner, have you finished? Ellen, yes. Professor Grabner, very well. I will see you on Saturday for your detention, Miss Middleton. He swirls a cape around him and walks away. Ellen. Ah! I think I'm going to quietly sneak back to the room. I wake up suddenly in the middle of the night. Not sure why. I thought I heard something. Was someone at the door? I've waited a few moments, but I don't hear anything except Virginia snoring. Back to sleep then. That was weird and potentially creepy. I have so many demerits. How do I get rid of them? I need to get rid of my demerits. Professor Potsdam. Mallory, I believe I have something that belongs to you. Mallory. Okay. She hands me a nondescript brown paper bag. I peek inside. Mallory. What? Professor Potsdam. You see, some of the boys were playing catch with it in the cafeteria. They found it in a hallway. I don't know how it came to be there. But there you are, safe and sound. I've had it cleaned and mended for you. Mallory. Thanks. Professor Potsdam. Don't worry, Dove. What seems like the most terrible moment imaginable when you're young will be only a tiny speckle in an illustrated history. I'll see you later. She bustles away. But how did one of my bras end up in a hallway somewhere? Okay. Who was stealing her underclothing from her room? And why? Saturday morning, the mail and allowances are delivered. Well, it is 9. I should go. Which really means I need to save. After failed exam. Dave. This was fun. We will be back, what's today, Thursday? We'll be back streaming tomorrow. Don't starve together. Thank you for hanging out. Welcome to the stream Voice of the War. And I will